You're not bad at follow-through. You're in between. That moment where you know exactly what to do, and then you start it, and then it just dissolves. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because I don't think anyone's ever explained to you what that gap actually is. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Psychologists have a word for that in-between space. It's called liminality, the threshold between who you used to be and who you're becoming. It comes from anthropology originally, describing rites of passage. You're not the person you used to be, and you're not yet the person you'll be on the other side. You're just in the doorway. Neurodivergent brains live in that doorway more than most. Not because you're behind, because the gap between I understand this and my body executes this is a real physical neurological gap, not a motivation problem. And here's the thing that nobody tells you. That gap has a name, and it's not lazy. Executive function isn't one thing. It's an entire system like air traffic control. It's initiation, actually starting the thing, planning, figuring out the steps, working memory, holding it all in your head while you do it, monitoring, checking, is this working as you go, and shifting, moving from one task to the next without losing the thread. When people say just try harder, they assume the whole system is just about effort. It doesn't. You can have all the motivation in the world. You can still stall out at initiation, the very first step, because that's the part of the system that is genuinely hard to access. That's not a character flaw. That's a wiring difference. And wiring differences don't get fixed by shame. They get worked with. There's a model in psychology called the stages of change. It maps out how people actually move through transformation. Pre-contemplation. You're not even thinking about change yet. Contemplation. You're aware something needs to shift, but you're not ready for it. Preparation. You're gathering tools and testing ideas. Action. You're doing the thing. Maintenance. You're holding the change steady. I'd like to take a break right now to talk about the sponsor of this video, me. I have a shop called Inside the Pickle Jar. You can find it at shop.insidethepicklejar.com. And in there I carry stickers and planners and trackers and things to help people with neurodivergent brains or maybe have executive function issues. I really love it if you go and you check it out. You might find something that just trips your trigger or suits your fancy, and it would really help. Anything you purchase goes towards supporting my podcast, goes towards supporting my YouTube channel, and all the things that I am trying to do for the neurodivergent community, whether that's ADHD or autism, dyslexia, dyspraxia, schizophrenia, any of those brain wiring differences. I'm really trying to make the world a better place for them and help them all, feel more comfortable with yourself and accept yourself exactly the way you are. So go visit my shop, please, and be well, my pickle friends. Here's why this matters for executive function specifically. Most planners, apps, and productivity advice are built for people already in the action stage. They assume you just need the right tool. But if you're actually still in contemplation, still figuring out why this task even matters to you, still building the internal case for it, no planner in the world will make you execute. You're not failing the tool, you're just standing in an earlier doorway than the tool assumes you're in. Naming which stage you're actually in, that alone can dissolve a shocking amount of shame. There's a concept called narrative identity, the idea that we don't just live our lives, we narrate them. And the story you tell about your executive function struggles becomes part of who you believe you are. If the story is, I'm someone who can't follow through, every stalled task becomes proof of that story. But if the story becomes, I'm someone who's working with a brain that needs different scaffolding than most, every stalled task becomes a data point, not a verdict. Same brain, same struggle, completely different relationship with it. This is the quiet, invisible work of transformation. Not fixing the struggle, but rewriting the sentence you say about yourself when you're in the middle of it. Here's the part that surprises most people. Shame does not fix executive function. It stalls it further. Researcher Christian Neff's work on self-compassion found something kind of counterintuitive. People who treat themselves with more kindness after a setback are more likely to try again, not less. Self-criticism doesn't build the discipline, it builds avoidance. Because who wants to walk back toward the thing that made them feel small? So if you've been trying to shame yourself into consistency and it hasn't worked, that's not a personal failure. That's the research telling you that you picked a tool that was never going to work for this particular job. So where does this leave you standing in the doorway? Try this instead. Instead of saying, "What's wrong with me?" ask yourself, what stage am I actually in? If you're in contemplation, your job is not to execute. It's to get curious about why this matters to you. If you're in preparation, your job is to make the next step almost embarrassingly small. If you're in action, your job is momentum, not perfection. And every time the gap opens up, the stall, the half-started task, the good intention that dissolved, try saying this instead of the old story. I'm in between the old way and the new way. That's not broken. That's becoming. This isn't a 5-step hack. I'm not going to pretend one script fixes executive function. But I do think most of us have spent years being told the gap means something's wrong with us, when really the gap just means we're mid-transformation and nobody handed us a map for that part. You don't need to fix the gap today. You just need to stop treating it like proof of failure. Be gentle with yourself, pickle friend, and I'll see you next time inside the jar.